Aloha and welcome to day 5 of the Envision the New Earth series. Today's topic is personal growth and evolution. So we will be envisioning and co-creating how we would like personal growth and evolution to work with us humans, and then also how we would be assisting others in the new earth reality of our choosing, how we would like things to flow, and what kind of ease or grace that we would like to create. So let's go ahead and get comfortable. So get cozy in your seat and get settled. We're going to start by taking a few deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Kind of let it out like a sigh, like you're just letting go of everything. So inhaling through the nose and exhaling with a inhaling through the nose and exhaling. And one more time, inhaling and just let it all go, everything but this moment, all the thoughts and the worries, and just breathe normally for a moment, just focusing on your breath. Deep inhales and deep exhales. Just consider that you're getting yourself ready and prepared for prayer and creation. It's good to set up our bodies in a peaceful state before we start trying to create something new. So we're letting go of the old. We're letting go of everything but this moment, all the thoughts, concerns, worries, any financial troubles or domestic issues. Just let them all go in this moment as you're breathing, inhaling peace into your heart. Just exhale all the yucky stuff. Let it all go. Just breathe normally for a moment and start to feel your body settling. Feel it settle down a little bit, a little more peaceful, more aware, more present, more in tune with this moment. Just notice how you feel. And from there, we're going to imagine a breath of love going into your heart. So let's imagine and breathe in love through your nose, but let it access your heart. So breathe it in deeply into your heart. And as you exhale, breathe it down through your body, through the base of your spine and through your root chakra, down into the core of Mother Earth. And just breathe normally for a moment as you watch and pretend or imagine that this love is going down to the core of Mother Earth. And as it connects with the core of Mother Earth is grateful for your energy and your light and your love. And she sends up her beautiful light back up through all the layers of the earth, back up through your root chakra and your spine, and right back to your heart. And just feel that connection with Mother Earth, with Gaia, with the new earth where we are co-creating this beautiful, symbiotic, glorious relationship with Gaia. Just feel that for a moment. And inhaling again, another breath of love into your heart. And this time we're going to send it up through our spine, up through the brainstem, up through the crown chakra, all the way up to the source, the infinite creator, to Mother, Father, God, whatever you call that. Send it up to the creator force. And as your energy reaches Prime Creator, just imagine that love, that there's like a big sparkle that happens, or a blast, and you feel that connection with Source, and then Source sends down the love and the light and empowerment and connection back to you through space, through the galaxy, through our solar system, and all the way into your crown chakra and then back to your heart. So just feel that for a moment. Feel connected to God or infinite creator, and see if you can also feel your connection with Mother Earth, with Gaia, the new Earth. So now you are completely connected and aligned with heaven and earth. So just feel that connection for a moment. And then we'll begin with the infinity breath. So with this breath, we're going to inhale, starting at our heart. The inhale is going to go from our heart down. I'm going to pretend like this is my heart. We're going to go down to the core of Mother Earth with the inhale, back to the heart. And then with the exhale, we're going to go up to Mother, Father, God, and back to the heart. So it's like an infinity symbol, right? Hence the infinity breath. And we're going to use that just to circulate the energy between our heart, Mother Earth, and Mother, Father, God, so that we are fully embodying that connection. So let's begin. Inhaling now through the heart, and then imagine that breath going down to the core of Mother Earth as you inhale, back to the heart, and then exhale up to Mother, Father, God, and back to the heart. Inhale again, down to Mother Earth, and exhale up to Mother, Father, God, and down to Mother Earth, and back to the heart, and up, exhaling up to Prime Creator, and back to your heart. And now just breathe normally and feel that connection maybe a little bit more active in your body. And from this space, I invite you to imagine a beautiful scene, perhaps a nature scene, where you would feel loved, where you'd feel supported and nurtured and blessed, where everything is well, all is well, where all your needs are met, and you're just basking. Where could you bask in this moment? Create a scene in your imagination. We're going to call it our own personal heaven. So where's your personal heaven in this moment? Maybe you're sitting on a beach relaxing and just letting it all go and thanking God for the ocean waves and the smell of the salt air and the sand under your feet. Or maybe you're at a mountain stream with the cold water and sunning on a rock. Or maybe you're in a wildflower meadow in the high alpine wilderness where the flowers seem to communicate with you. Just whatever kind of scene feels good to you in this moment. Let's just put ourselves there, and I'll be quiet for a moment so you can imagine fully this space. And just imagine what you see and hear and feel there. And let's just take a moment now just to bask in this beautiful space you've created for yourself, this sacred space. Just take a few moments to unwind and relax and know that everything is done. There's nothing to do, there's nowhere to go. You can just be, just bask for a few moments. As you're basking in your personal heaven, this is the space where in my experience, I can create at my best once I've gotten myself to a place of basking and relaxing and in a positive physiological and psychological space. So from here, from this beautiful creative starting point, just consider the new earth again. Consider this heavenly earth where we all want to live, and how you might experience your own personal growth as a human being in the new earth reality. How would you choose to experience your own evolution and growth? In this world, it seems like pain is the motivator for change. Do you want that to be the motivator going forward still? So just consider, do you want, in the new earth that you want to live in, do you want pain and suffering to be your motivator? Or being one with Source? Maybe you're just inspired to make changes. Or perhaps your inner wisdom tells you that it's time to do XYZ, and so because you're aligned with Source, you're going to do what Source tells you to do. You know, how do you want that to play out? Consider that for a moment. And in this new reality, is personal growth celebrated and supported? Like, is it something that's easy in terms of finding others to help you with it, or finding masters to work with? Is it something that society supports as a very important part of life? Is it something that you don't have to do in your free time because it's just like part of life? Like, it's not something you have to do on the weekends, for example. You know, it happens. Like, can you schedule yourself to go to a retreat and work on stuff and improve your own life experience for yourself? In this new reality, are you in tune with your inner wisdom and your intuition? Is there a clarity that you can easily tap into that gives you guidance? And what about your soul? Is there a soulful presence in you? Are you being moved by spirit? Like, does all of life come to you with ease and grace and joy, and it's like spirit is moving through you? And as you grow in a personal way and make changes that are good for you and heal past woundings and trauma, and come to alignment within yourself, are you rewarded? Are you rewarded with happiness and bliss and peace, enlightenment? You know, like, what are some of the rewards for for doing the healing work, for doing whatever's necessary in the stages of evolution to keep expanding and moving up in consciousness and awareness. And how does personal growth feel in this new reality? Is it a lot of times in this reality, growth is really hard sometimes. And it can be quite painful until you get to the other side. And so maybe you'd like it to be different from that. How would you like that to feel as you're going through it? Do you have a dedication to your personal growth, and are opportunities to evolve your consciousness and your awareness always flowing to you, like just popping up in different areas? Oh, I just thought about that. There it is. Um, is it synchronous with what you feel called to do? And in this reality, this new reality, consider also how you might be in support of others who are wanting to grow personally. How do you help other people in the new earth reality? What is your gift? How do you contribute? And if you have no idea, you can ask your inner garden, which is where we are right now, is in our inner garden, in our own personal heaven, actually basking and asking these kinds of questions and starting to create what we want. And from this space, you can ask your guidance, because your guidance in your inner garden is overlighted by your higher self. And so you can ask questions and receive wisdom here. A few more questions. Just consider if you are sharing, perhaps, if you're helping others by sharing your personal experience, like, might you share in a big, broad way and with a big audience and, national or international audiences? Or perhaps you share with a few individuals, maybe just family. Like, how do you see yourself sharing or helping others, like in terms of the audience? Perhaps you'll raise children who are connected to their source their whole lives and never have to have that time where many of us have in our life in this reality, where we are kind of separated, or we're taught to be separated from source, and then we have to come back to it and like work hard to come back to it. What if you could raise children that never lose that connection, and then maybe they have less work to do? How would that look? Maybe that's part of your way to assist others. Maybe you assist by just beaming love into everyone that you meet, shining your love on them, smiling, accepting others. Maybe you'll assist by leading meditations or writing a book. Maybe you're sharing your inspired artistic creations. Maybe you're singing and sharing through song, sharing love and light and happiness through songs or dance or music. Maybe you're speaking to others' souls through art or music or poetry. Maybe you're a public speaker and inspiring others to inspire others to do beautiful work. Maybe you're supporting your community members in certain ways. Maybe you're delivering food and smiles to others or growing food for others. Maybe you're growing a garden and saving seeds and sharing those with others so others can eat. Maybe you're cooking or sharing your medicine or sharing medicines you created from plants on this earth. Maybe you're doing energy healing. Maybe you're a therapist or an environmentalist, or maybe you're sharing with your beautiful sewing creations or graphic art or photography. I mean, any name, any way that you would feel that you could contribute to others' well-being and personal growth. See yourself doing that. See yourself using your gifts, or even just consider that maybe you have gifts you haven't even tapped into yet, and be intrigued as to what those are. Just sit with that for a moment. We all have gifts to share, and we may or may not be aware of them at this moment. And we also have gifts that, might come online later in life, So just always be exploratory, and I invite you to go into this inner space and access this inner garden anytime you want, and start asking those kinds of questions. How do you assist if you don't know? How can you best support evolution of others on this planet, in the new earth reality? Like, how do you get to contribute in a way that brings you joy and happiness and bliss? And how do others help you? So, spend just a moment and let's just breathe in our creations here into our body deeply with a deep inhale through the mouth, through the nose. We anchor it into our bodies now, this beautiful creation that we've just considered. Just exhale whenever. And just continue to breathe it in, physicalizing this experience. And go back to breathing normally. You are powerful beyond measure. You are creative beyond measure. Your higher self joins you in your garden, in your inner garden, and wants you to contact and connect and ask questions. Your higher self, which is aligned with your soul, wants to communicate with you, wants to love you, wants to give you everything you want. So the invitation is to come here often and bask and give yourself the opportunity to create everything you want, and even ask what you want, because sometimes we don't know. We've been conditioned to want certain things, but what do you truly want? Maybe it's different than what you've thought of before. So you can just ask that question too. What do I really want? What is going to make me the happiest? And how can I help? And how can I serve? Thank you for joining us, and let's just take a couple more deep breaths. And bring yourself back to this awareness, to this space, and open your eyes whenever you're ready, and feel your body, and feel the peace, maybe even the excitement, the intrigue of this meditation, and what might have been sparked. And thank you again for joining us, and I look forward to seeing you on day 6. Aloha and namaste.